Hey guys, this is Nox Sealants, and I honestly never thought I'd make a video talking about Miles Morales. Not because I hate him, but because I never had any special connection to him that would warrant me making a video about him. However, by the time I started writing the script for this video, I've hit my absolute breaking point in regard to an argument that's been made around him. So for those of you who don't know, a YouTuber that goes by the name of Omni made one of the worst Twitter takes I have ever had the displeasure of seeing. This take is in regards to the ending of Insomniac's Spider-Man 2, so if you don't know the ending to that game, then you might want to come back to this at a later time. In his tweet, he said, and I quote, "Bruce Wayne retires and makes Terry McGinnis the new Batman and nobody panics. Peter Parker retires and makes Miles Morales the new Spider-Man and everyone loses their mind. Curious."
You serious?
Look, I don't watch Omni's content, so I don't have any problems with him as a creator, but this is a pretty stupid Twitter take. Whether he meant to imply it or not, this tweet can be interpreted as him saying, "Man, everyone who likes Terry McGinnis but doesn't like Miles Morales is racist, because Terry is white while Miles is black." And you know, I wouldn't be making this video if this is the first time I've ever seen a dumb comment like this. I'd probably just roll my eyes and go about my day. However, anytime there's any type of criticism for Miles Morales as a character, there's always this group of people who come along who say that if you don't like him, then you're a racist. And I don't know about you guys, but hearing stuff like that really annoys me. Regardless of whether or not you like the person's argument, if someone criticizes a diverse character that you like and you say it's because of their race that they don't like that character, then you're being purposely ignorant. To accuse someone of not liking a character solely because of that character's race is incredibly scummy, because the people who actually believe that will go after that person just because they think that they don't like a character that's diverse. Like I said before, I don't hate Miles, but I can at least understand why some people do. Almost every aspect about Miles as a character and as a hero is unoriginal. He got his powers from a radioactive spider just like Peter. His costume is just a black and red version of Peter's costume, or in the case of the Spider-Verse movie, it's just Peter's suit with spray paint on it. He's a science whiz, just like Peter. Every iteration of Miles has an important male figure in his life die on him just like Peter's Uncle Ben died on him. His own villains aren't even unique to him. The Spot isn't his, Tinker isn't his, Martin Lee isn't his, the Prowler isn't his, they all belong to Peter. Not even his bioelectricity and camouflage powers are exclusive to him. Jessica Drew's Spider-Woman had bioelectricity before Miles did, and Peter was able to camouflage himself way back in Spider-Man Unlimited. From his origin story to his powers to his costume, there's no originality behind Miles. He doesn't even have his own Spider-Man moniker to go by. Ben Reilly has Scarlet Spider, Miguel O'Hara has Spider-Man 2099, even Spider-Man Noir, a Peter Parker from another universe, has his own Spider-Man moniker. And for anyone who says that Miguel and Spider-Man Noir are just called Spider-Man in their own universes, my counter to that is yeah, I know, because they're the only Spider-Man in their universe. However, in the comics and games, Miles isn't the only Spider-Man in his universe, and in the movies, Miles encounters multiple other Spider-Man. It was one thing in the Ultimate Universe when Peter was dead and Miles was the only Spider-Man, but Miles isn't alone anymore, so the fact that at the very least he doesn't have his own superhero name is completely ridiculous. Because as much as people might hate to hear this, Miles Morales isn't Spider-Man. He's a Spider-Man. So until at the very least he gets his own alias, he's never gonna have more than his love for music and spray painting to make him unique. And that, my friends, is why so many people don't like Miles Morales, because at his core, he's an unoriginal character who doesn't even have his own superhero alias to differentiate himself from other Spider-Men. Now before I close off this video, I want to go over why Omni's take in particular is a really dumb take. Omni, I doubt you're watching this video, but on the off chance that you are, I have no beef with you. I just think your Twitter take makes absolutely no sense. In Batman Beyond, Bruce Wayne was getting old and had to retire when his age got the better of him and almost made him go against his moral code. Terry stole Bruce's Batsuit for the sole purpose of avenging his murdered father, having no intention of becoming Batman afterwards. Bruce was very adamant at first about wanting Terry to return the Batsuit to him, to the point where he shut the Batsuit off on him in the middle of a mission. It wasn't until after the mission was over that Bruce realized that Batman needed to live on and that Terry seemed like a good successor. Meanwhile, for the ending of Spider-Man 2, Peter wants to be able to focus on his own life, so he passes the role of Spider-Man down to Miles. Narratively, this is a really dumb decision for two reasons. One, because New York is being deprived of an experienced adult Spider-Man who's still physically able in exchange for a new and not as experienced Spider-Man, and two, because this is really out of character for Peter. Throughout the many iterations of Spider-Man, Peter is shown to want to quit being Spider-Man multiple times because it keeps interfering with his life. However, he never ends up going through with it in the long term. The reason for that is because he knows he has the power to save people and put dangerous criminals in prison, and if he quits, he'd be going against what his Uncle Ben had taught him. that with great power comes great responsibility. It's one thing if Peter was old and physically unable to be Spider-Man like Bruce was old and physically unable to be Batman, but Peter is still alive and active, so it doesn't make any sense as to why Insomniac would shaft Peter in exchange for Miles. Terry wasn't replacing Batman, he was carrying on where Bruce left off and couldn't continue. Miles, however, is replacing Spider-Man, and not only is there no good reason for that, but it also goes against Peter's reason for becoming Spider-Man in the first place. And that's pretty much why people prefer Terry McGinnis over Insomniac's Miles Morales. So with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video and you want to show support, like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter and Odyssey. I want to thank you guys so much for helping me hit 6,000 subscribers. Seriously guys, thank you. Hopefully one day we'll be able to hit 10,000 subscribers as well, but we'll just have to wait and see. Also, from here on out, I'm going to try and focus on finishing my South Park The Fractured But Whole review, so this will be the last video I make until then. Have a happy holidays guys, and until next time, lights out.